Beautiful people, listen. Sometimes we find ourselves giving people the glory that God deserves. And sometimes we allow the enemy to come in and make us feel like nobody's there for us. Nobody cares about us. We've all been through a season where it seems like our whole family turned against us, our friends turned against us, and we just don't understand, like, God, why me? Why is this happening? And it's almost as if God is saying, why not you? Sometimes God has to show us that He's the one that's pulling us through, not our friends and not our family members. It's always been Him. And even now, as we're going through trials and tribulations, we tend to forget the God that we serve. We serve a God that can move mountains. We serve a God who can speak to the waves and make them obey. A God that can stop the storm that we're right in the middle of, just by the sound of His voice. So why do you feel like that same God can't take all your pain and everything that you're feeling on today and take that and turn it into peace, take that and turn it into joy, and take that and turn it into happiness? Because He can do it. We gotta trust God fully in this season, even through our trials and tribulations. And yes, I know that's easier said than done, but the proof is there. Didn't He pull you through that last trial? Didn't He pull you through that last situation? Even financial problems, He can do it. We have seen Him do the impossible. So today, as you're sitting there and you're reflecting, I want you to reflect on the goodness of God and be thankful for everything that God has done for you in this season. And to those of you that has lost loved ones, don't sit in grief and sorrow on today. Do not allow that to overtake you. Do not allow the enemy to play tricks on your mind on today. I want you to speak over yourself and know that you are getting through this. You're pushing through this. God is pulling you out. He's pulling you out. Slowly but surely, He's pulling you out. And I need you to believe that fully in your mind, that He's pulling you out of that dark place and bringing you into the light. I want you to know that He's pulling you through this thing. He just wants you to hand it over to Him. Yeah, you lost your mother. I need to pull you out of this thing. Yeah, you lost your father, but I need to pull you out of this thing. Yeah, you lost your grandmother, but I need to pull you out of this thing. Call on the name of Jesus, because we know that's where our help comes from. When we call on the name of Jesus, allow our peace to take over us. When we call on the name of Jesus, when you just call on the name of Jesus and you just think of the goodness of God, allow it to overtake you. Allow His goodness to overtake you. Allow Him to just come into your presence and just hug all over you, because you'll begin to feel His presence. If you want it bad enough, just call on Him. Y'all, we serve a God that's so good. I've been through trial after trial after trial, situation after situation after situation, and people always ask me, how are you making it through? How are you able to talk about certain situations without crying? Because Jesus, because God, the God that I serve, He's giving me the strength that I need to be able to testify about His goodness and how He overtook me, because it was so many times I could have lost my mind. But God, He pulled me through so many trials. He pulled me through so many situations. So on today, I can't sit in sorrow. I got to sit in His goodness. I got to sit in His grace and His mercy. I got to sit in thankfulness. I got to be thankful on today. So you sit in His goodness and be thankful on today. And allow God to have His way in your heart, your mind, your body, and soul. I love y'all. Peace.